Many have tried, many have failed, only one has ever succeeded. This is Ninja Warrior of Halo! Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Ninja Warrior of Halo. I'm Hunter Unit 751. So far, 50 challengers out of the 100 have taken on Stage 1, and in the last episode we saw another 25 try, and incredibly we saw 3 men succeed. Newcomers, Master Nuramech and Gotanks both impressed on their debuts, and returning competitor back for his second appearance, Snosbreeze, also joined them, and they will all be joining Cam2602, who succeeded in the first episode. Today, the next 25 challengers are taking on the course, which include 4 men that have been to Stage 2 at least once in the past. Will we see even more success, or will Stage 1 fight back? Time to find out with our first competitor of the day. It is returning competitor, Warstorm 1997. Warstorm 1997 has been competing since the first Halo 4 tournament in Tournament 10, and has been in every single Halo 4 tournament since. However, his record on Stage 1 is poor. In the last 3 tournaments, he's failed the 3rd obstacle each time. Each time it's been a different 3rd obstacle, and he's failed it every time. Now he's back for his 5th appearance on the course, hoping to improve, and actually, if he were to fail the 3rd obstacle again today, it would have to be the rolling ball, which is an obstacle he only failed once on his debut in Tournament 10. So, the question is, will Warstorm improve today? In case any of you guys were wondering why Warstorm of all people got a profile, it's because he is the landmark 751st competitor to ever run the course, which of course is a big milestone for me personally, you know, Hunter Unit 751, for anyone who hadn't worked it out. Anyway, he's on the course, he's over the first obstacle. Now for the butterfly wall, he goes for it, he goes too fast! Oh, that's a shocker! Warstorm is out early. Next up is Yuvgos, the plucky pink Frenchman, who is of course infamous because he competed in the very first Ninja Warrior of Halo tournament. It would have been almost 4 years ago from when this tournament was filmed. He competed in tournaments 1, 2 and 3, and then took a big break, but came back for tournament 12 and has been in every tournament since. However, in both of his attempts since he made his comeback, he's failed the 3rd obstacle both times. Now he's on the 3rd obstacle today, the rolling ball. Oh, he jumps a bit early there, and he's gone again! Out on his old foe, the rolling ball. Next up is Josh M911, and just a weird game attack. Anyway, he's off on the course. Prism jumps. Taking his time, and picks up nicely at the end though. Onto the butterfly wall. As you know, the first 2 obstacles are brand new on Stage 1 for this tournament, but if you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, you should have, because you should already know this. Anyway, he's onto the rolling ball. Strictly speaking, every one of these obstacles is new for him, because he's a newcomer. He just smacks the ball rather than doing it the traditional way. Still works. But he can't survive. He falls off at the very end, and he's undone. And I don't think he's realised that he's failed. And he does a little spin for the camera. Bye-bye. Next up is Solo Soldier 186, back for his 2nd appearance on the course. He made his debut in the last tournament. He went through the Tournament 13 Trials course to qualify, and although he didn't finish in the top 5, he did beat the course, so I decided out of kindness to give him a spot anyway, and he got to the jump hang, so he did pretty good. Now he's back again, hoping to improve and go even further. Onto the rolling balls. He also smacks it to get a roll in. Going pretty fast here, but he survives just about. Onto the cross bridge. Moving across it nicely, handles it with ease. He gets out. Oh no, Solo! That's pretty unlucky. Pretty funny, but still unlucky. Next up is Cat Stash Incorporated. He's in charge of the most important corporation in the world, Cat's Stashes. He looks after cat mustaches, okay? Well, there's nothing wrong with that. And he's failed anyway, so we can stop talking about them. Next up is Chewy Nutcluster, one of my favourite gamer tags I've ever seen on this course. And he looks pretty cool as well. He's got a sweet helmet. He's actually got a sweet armour as well. All round looks like a cool dude. Oh, but he's a laggy dude. No, never mind. He's very laggy actually. suddenly not so good. He's onto the butterfly wall. Oh, he jumped a bit late there, but he survives. Onto the rolling ball. Can he handle this? Gets it rolling. Oh my god, that's some lag. My eyes are starting to hurt now, but he survives. Onto the cross bridge. Moving along nicely. Oh, he got stuck there. Oh no, he's probably stuck now. He's really stuck. He's got nowhere to go but down. Bye-bye, Shuey. Next up is Shank Assassin. Another newcomer. How will he fare? Will he shank this course? Or will the course shank him? I should probably stop saying the word shanked, to be honest. Probably saying it a bit too much. He's been shanked! Bye-bye. Next up is Corked Toaster 5, formerly known as Halo Legends 6. This is his third appearance. He competed, as you saw there, in Tournaments 10 and Tournament 12. In Tournament 10, he failed the rolling ball, and then in Tournament 12, he failed the very first obstacle. But he's not done that today. He's over it. And he's over the second one. Nicely done. Now for the rolling ball. Ooh, he got onto it quite nicely. That was pretty cool. This is where he failed on his debut. Oh, but he handles it with ease. Maybe the change of gamer tags has somehow resulted in a change of skill, because he's making this look very easy, and he handled the cross bridge as well. Didn't do a solo soldier. Now for the jump hang. He goes for the Nuramak technique, but it doesn't work. Got to have some skill to do that. Next up is Big Boss Lukasz 1. Fun fact, he's Polish, and I know this for two reasons. One, because Lukasz is a Polish name, and two, he told me he's from Poland. So yeah. First Polish dude to ever run a Ninja Warrior of Halo course. Will he do his country proud? Well, he's not failed the first obstacle. Just a quick thing, guys. In case some of you were wondering why this episode has taken so long to get up compared to when episode 2 went up, a couple of reasons. One, I've had my Ninja Warrior UK audition between episode 2 and episode 3. So I was focusing on that for a bit, and then after that I had friggin' annoying problems with my editing software. It just took forever to work, but it worked now, and here we are with the episode, so it all worked out in the end. Lukasz is doing nicely so far. He's a little bit slow though. Onto the jump hang. Cork Toaster just failed it, but not Lukasz. He's doing Poland. He's putting Poland on the map. He's still a bit slow though. He's really going to need to look at this time though. He needs to pick up the pace here if he wants any chance of beating stage 1. Onto the crooked wall. A lot of people have had trouble with this obstacle, and he's failed it as well. He's gone. Good effort though, good debut. Next up is I am Chinese man! Yeah, I feel the gamer tag needed to be said in that voice. We've just had a Polish guy, now we've got a Chinese guy. Let's see if China will beat Poland. They normally do. Oh, international joke! Anyway, he's onto the butterfly wall. He goes for it. Lands on the very top of it, very nice. Onto the rolling poly ball. Will he handle this with ease as well? Yes, he will. He's doing China proud. Onto the cross bridge. Will he handle this? Nicely done. Oh my god, what was that? That's so... what the hell? Was that intentional? Just look at this, he friggin... I don't know if he got a bad bounce, but when he hit the stopper, he just went sideways. No, what? No, no, no. Next up is Luke Dawson, back for his second appearance. He is an ORL driver. He's actually one of the top ORL drivers that's ever been in the Racing League. On his debut, in his other appearance in Tournament 12, he failed the first obstacle. So now he's back looking for revenge. And it looks like he's gonna get his revenge. Nicely done. Onto the butterfly wall. He handles that one nicely as well. He'll of course want to be doing well, not just for himself, but for all of the ORL, because there's a lot of them competing in these tournaments now. Oh no, he's lost it. Oh, he just couldn't hang on. From one ORL driver to another. Next up is Cameron Beck, back for his third appearance. His previous 2 attempts, he failed the third obstacle both times, including probably the best wipeout of the whole tournament in Tournament 13, when he was undone on the cross bridge. Go back and watch that, it was pretty funny. Now he's back looking for revenge. Some of you will also know him as the guy who was team captain in the first episode of Gaming Gods, because Dom was a lazy retard and couldn't be bothered to show up. So Cameron happily stepped in to replace him temporarily for that episode. So thank you for that, Cameron. But there's nothing to do with quizzes now, it's all about the jumping. And he only just made that, but he has made it. He's beat the third obstacle, so that's a personal best. Now it's for the cross bridge, the scene of his failure last time. He's still very dodgy on this obstacle, but he has made it just about. And now for the jump hang. A lot of the ORL drivers that have got to this obstacle have failed it. Will Cameron do the same? He goes for it, hits the trampoline, he hits the front of it, and he can't make it, he falls. Next up is the Omicron, another newcomer. How will he fare? 95 seconds, 8 obstacles. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about, since episode 2 went up, we started a new series, the Let's Plays, Operation Dom, or whatever it's called. Friggin' our Let's Plays where Dom plays video games like a retard and I try and help him through it with failing results. Please support it, guys, please just show your support to it, because unlike previous series, this one isn't going away. We've got a load of ideas, it's very easy to record, and yeah, friggin' it's easy to upload as well. So yeah, just please support it, like it, comment on what's good and bad about it so we can improve, and yeah, just enjoy it. Try and enjoy it. I want you guys to enjoy it just as much as we enjoy making it. Next up is Gmart 1984, a newcomer, big fan of the show. And how will he fare? Well, he looked pretty keen to get on the course then, and then he took a step back. That's weird. And now he's going as slow as a snail. Come on, Gmart. Don't be afraid. Nice. Now to get off. Sometime, yep, there we go. There you go. Nice one. Now for the butterfly wall. Already 25 seconds in, and we're only on the second obstacle. Oh dear, he got rejected by that pole there. That was a bit unlucky, to be honest. Next up is returning veteran Takeshi. Takeshi is back for his 9th appearance today. He's widely considered as one of the most experienced jumpers and one of the most supportive competitors of this show. He keeps coming back for more, and an interesting fact about it, in his first 5 appearances on this course, he managed to get further and further each time, which culminated in his incredible success in Tournament 11 when he beat Stage 1. However, it's been downhill since then. In Tournament 12 he almost beat Stage 1 for a second time in a row but fell at the final steps, and then in the last tournament he lost even more ground when he fell on the crooked wall. Now he's back looking for revenge. The question is, will he make it back to Stage 2 today? Takeshi, as I say, back for his 9th appearance. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the biggest supporters of this show. He keeps coming back for more. He's a big fan of jumping courses, and even though he hasn't had the best success on this course compared to a lot of other veterans, he'll always keep coming back to trying to improve. That's probably the thing I love about him, to be honest. So onto the rolling ball, taking a reverse camera angle here, handles it with ease. Onto the cross bridge. Hoping that his training will have paid off. Oh, he's stuck there. Oh, he almost lost it, but he recovers nicely. On to the jump hang. One of the obstacles he knows very well. He goes for it, hits the trampoline. Oh, he mishit it, but he still makes it just. That was close. Now he's got to climb. He goes for it. Oh, he's missed it. He's trying to recover. Oh no, he's jumped too much. He's lost it. He panicked. He had it and he threw it away. Well, following Takeshi's surprising early exit, 7 more competitors took on the course, and aside from Halo Star 343 who made it to the jump hang, all of the others fell pretty early on the course. All 7 of them are newcomers. Here we have contestant number 69. It's still a sex thing. Failing. And it now means that despite the fact that we saw 4 people clear amongst the first 50 challengers, we've so far had 22 runs today, and none of them have been able to beat Stage 1. There are still 3 competitors left to go. Will any of them be able to turn it around and defeat Stage 1? The first of the final 3 looks like a bit of a jokey competitor. with his Mongoose intro. It is returning ORL driver Eltmet, back for his third appearance. He's competed in Tournament 12 and 13. In Tournament 12 he failed the rolling ball. In Tournament 13 he failed the cross bridge. So he's now looking to improve again today. He's done his weird Mongoose racer intro thing, and now it's all about the jumping. And he's handled the first obstacle nicely onto the butterfly wall. Handles that nicely as well, and straight onto the rolling ball. This is looking like a confident run so far from Eltmet. Failed this in Tournament 12, but not today. Now for the cross bridge. This is where he failed in the last tournament. And he handles that nicely as well. He is doing very well so far as Eltmet. Onto the jump hang. He goes for it just like Cameron did. Oh, yes, he's made it just. That was close, but he has made it. And he tried to go underneath. He almost touched the water there. That would have been a DQ. He's taking some chances here as Eltmet. Friggin' no one goes underneath in 5 tournaments, and then we get 2 in 1. That's weird, him and Nuramak. Now for the crooked wall. No one's got past this so far, but he does, and he makes it look easy. This is incredible from Eltmet. I was not expecting him to get this far. It's warped wall. Can he do it? Yes, he can! This is incredible! This is the shock of the tournament. Eltmet, he lands the final steps. Eltmet, the guy who's never got past the third obstacle of stage 1 before, is going to beat stage 1, and with 15 seconds left on the clock, Eltmet, this is the most shocking performance of the whole tournament so far. I did not expect Eltmet of all people to be beating stage 1, but beat it he did. And it was an incredible performance from Eltmet. He looked confident on every single obstacle. He made the rolling ball and the cross bridge, which he's failed in his 2 previous appearances. He made them look easy. He did cut it close there on the jump hang when he went underneath, but after that it was smooth sailing all the way. And like the 4 others that cleared before him, he will be attempting stage 2 for the first time ever. Well done to Eltmet. Now looking to match that performance is another ORL driver, Gogeta Rules. Back for his second appearance, he is widely considered to be the best ORL driver ever. And in the last tournament, he actually did pretty good out of all the ORL drivers when he got to the crooked wall. It was one of the best performances, I believe, actually. Probably the second best behind Elite, MKB. Now he's looking to go even further and wants to join his buddy Eltmet in stage 2. And he's going very fast so far. You can clearly tell he's a racer. A little bit dodgy there on the cross bridge, but he still makes it. Only 30 seconds has passed so far. He's onto the jump hang. He goes for it. Oh, he's mishit it. Oh, he touched the water there. Oh, he clearly touched the water there. Eltmet looked like he almost was going to touch it a minute ago, but Gogeta has. It was looking like such a good run as well. I don't think he's realised he's been DQ'd. He's going to have a crack at the crooked wall anyway, and he fails it badly. Well, let's have a look at a replay. It was looking like such a good run, but on the jump hang, he hit the front of the trampoline, and you can clearly see here on the replay, he is touching the water. He splashed it, and he's still hanging on. He's actually pretty lucky to have landed in the underneath section of the jump hang. But he's DQ'd, and that means he's out. The final competitor of today's episode, guys, is returning veteran Sane the Legend. He made his debut in Tournament 10 when he was one of only 6 people out of the 100 that tried. He was one of only 6 to beat stage 1. He was then in Tournaments 12 and 13, but both times he's failed the jump hang. Now he's hoping it'll be 3rd time's the charm on that jump hang, and hopefully he can beat stage 1. He's actually a very experienced jumper, is saying. He makes all kinds of different jumping courses. He's into all sorts of jumps, precision jumps, the spring jumps and all that stuff. So, strictly speaking, he should be good at this course, but his last 2 attempts have proven otherwise. He's crumbled under pressure. Will he handle the pressure today? Oh, that was a pretty good barrel roll. I'm not entirely sure that was his fault, but he has made it. And now for the jump hang. He's failed this in the last 2 tournaments. He's failed both versions of this, but he makes it today. Is this the day Sane is going to get back to stage 2? Will he be able to handle the pressure this time? He is looking a little bit slow. I actually thought he was going at an okay pace, but time is a little bit against him at the moment. Onto the crooked wall. Can he handle it? Oh, yes, he can. Only just, though. It's warped wall time. Eltmet just managed to beat this. Can Sane do it as well? No, not on the first attempt. 20 seconds. The time is really starting to become a factor here. He's got to make it now on this third attempt, and he's not! Stain! No, 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 no! The warped wall is killing his run. It's killing his dream. He's made it, but he's only got 5 seconds left. He's not got a hope in hell now. And he fails anyway. That's sad. Following Sane's sad run, we've come to the end of today's episode, guys. Another 25 challengers took on the course, but Stage 1 proved to be a menace today, despite the success we saw in the first 2 episodes. We do still have one more competitor moving on though. ORL driver Eltmet shocked everyone when he was able to defeat Stage 1 with ease. And he will be joining the 4 of us already through, which makes it 5 so far in Stage 2. Cam, Snoz, Gotanks, Nuramak, and now Eltmet. Join us next time, guys. We still have 25 competitors, including the top performers, still to run the course. But until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your eye out for future Ninja War of Halo videos and Dom's Let's Plays. I've been Hunter Unit 751, and we'll see you guys next time.